Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Okay, today we're going to continue on our Boss GT-1000 core series. Okay, so we have done a couple of patches so far. One is a clean ambient patch, and the second video was on the X Crunch and how we can actually use the assign to change our sounds to become from clean to a slightly overdriven tone and also to a lead tone. Okay, so today we're going to explore a different way of performing live. Okay, so instead of really using the assign buttons, we want to actually create different patches, different sounds in different patches. Okay, so the good thing about the Boss GT-1000 core is that when you change from, let's say, patch 1 to patch 2, it does not have a abrupt sound cut that is very obvious, like, hey, I'm gonna change my patch right now, that kind of thing. What the Boss GT-1000 core is very good at, it's able to seamlessly transit over from patch 1 to patch 2. Okay, so with this capability, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to create 3 patches, okay, which I've already done. Okay, patch number 1 is going to be clean. Okay, patch number 2 is going to be a slightly overdriven tone. Patch number 3 is going to be a heavy distorted rhythmic sound with the capability of moving to a lead sound as well. Okay, so 3 patches. All right, so there's some settings that you want to try to do in order to fully utilize this way of performing live. All right, so on the screen right now you can see this menu button. All right, so on this menu button, what you want to do, you click the menu. Okay, go to play option. Okay, so under play option, you want to set the minimum patch number and the maximum patch number. Okay, so in this case, I have 3 patches stored on channel patch 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I'm setting the patch extend minimum to patch number 4 and patch extend maximum to patch number 6. So basically, when you move from 4 to 5 to 6, after 6, it will go back to number 4 again. Now from 4, if you go backwards, it becomes number 6. Okay, so basically you're able to just toggle between these 3 patches all the time. Okay, so this is the very first setting that you want to try to do to maximize this kind of performance. Alright, the other settings are, for example, okay, you want to go to the master and last block of the chain, okay, and set, okay, the carry over to on, and also the tempo hold to on. Basically is passing on the delays and the tempo of the previous patch to the next patch, so it doesn't have an abrupt cut in terms of your delay or ambient sound. Okay, it carries over, so that is a nice seamless movement that will help in terms of the patch movement. Okay, so a couple of settings that you want to do before you even try to play. All right, so once again, your play option, the patch number minimum and maximum, and also your master block, okay, setting the carry over and the tempo hold both to be on. Okay, now let's go to our patches right now. So what I did was all 3 patches are the same amp model. Okay, I'm all using X Crunch. Okay, so on patch number 4, I'm using X Crunch as the clean sound, but I set the gain structure to low. Patch number 5, it's going to be gain structure on medium, and patch number 6, the gain structure is going to be on high. Okay, so each time I might use a certain drive OD block or DS block, distortion block, to push the amp a little bit more to give a nicer tone that I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm just going to play through a little bit so you can see what do I mean. Okay, so now I'm on patch number 4. Okay, I call it the GX Crunch Low. Okay, so here's how it sounds. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of patch number 4, and then I'm going to quickly step and move to patch number 5. Okay, so let's go. Going to move from patch 5 to patch 6, but you notice when I move from 4 to 5, it does not have a very obvious kind of like boom, the kind of sound. It moves very seamlessly over, just as if you're turning on a overdrive pedal. Okay, so now I'm going to move from 5 to 6, which is like a medium drive to a heavy drive. So let's see how it sounds. Yeah, so sounds really good as I move from patch 4 to 5 to 6. Okay, so you notice if I step the next up again, it will go down to patch 4 again. So 5 and then 6, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, if I move backwards, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so that kinds of limit how much, how many patches you want to move. Okay, you can put 5 patches, 4 patches, is entirely up to you, but I feel that 3 is a very nice number because it's always going to be able to go to the next patch up and down, forward, backwards and stuff like that. Okay, now I'm just going to show you right now by turning on the delay and how it trails over to the next patch. So I'm moving from my highest gain sound to the cleanest sound so you can actually hear it. Okay, so I'm kind of going to activate the manual function right now. I'm going to turn on a delay, my master delay. So you can hear that. Okay, I'm going to play a chord so you can kind of hear it. Okay, I'm going to move it to patch number 4, so check it out. You heard that? So the delay actually trails over when I'm playing to patch number 4. So one more time. Okay. One more time. Yeah, so it trails over and it doesn't have a abrupt drop or cut from one patch to the other. Okay, so right now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the different patches, and I've kind of set a certain setting in the manual function so you can kind of expand the capabilities of your current patch. So of course you have your clean, your drive, and your heavier drive sounds. Okay, so within the clean, when I go to the manual setting, I can actually on certain delays, which makes it a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to go to my manual setting. Okay, so first I have a master delay which is set to a quarter delay. Okay, so I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then I have my delay 2 which is set to dotted 8 as well. Dotted 8, alright, so you can hear it. Okay, so you can have 2 options, right? combining two delays together. Alright, so you have the capability to turn on different kind of delays, quarter, dotted 8. You can even set it to become an ambient sound and stuff like that. So entirely up to your creativity and how you want to manipulate this patch. But the general bass tone is a clean tone, okay? So you can move to the manual function to add in more ideas, alright? So moving on to the second patch, which is a medium overdrive, okay? Alright, so this is set to like a clone kind of sound. Add in a delay option, okay, so you can turn on the delay. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that's the delay. Okay, and I have a DS2 as well to kind of boost it a little bit more, so you can bring it to a bit of lead sound. I added a tube screamer in. Okay, so that's patch number 5, okay, which is the medium overdrive. And then of course lastly is the big rhythmic sound. Okay, so going into the manual function, what I did was again to add the option of adding in a quarter delay. Okay, but what I did additional this time, I actually assigned the left switch where my feet is at right now to become like a solo boost. Okay, so in that I kind of kick on the solo switch of the drive that I'm on, which is a OD1X, XOD, sorry, XOD. It will kick on the solo switch, and it will also kick on an EQ to give a bit more mid push. Alright, and it will turn on the delay as well. Alright, so right now let's check out patch number 6 and the different sounds that you can do. Okay, so something like that. So yeah, it's able to push your distortion sound into a heavy lead kind of a territory, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so you have 3 patches. Once again, a clean sound. Okay, I've set the manual option to be turning on 2 kind of delay, quarter and dotted 8. Then I have the medium overdrive, which can turn on a delay and bring it to a slightly more distorted lead sound. Okay, then finally I have my heaviest rhythm patch with the ability to bring it to a huge kind of solo, and you can keep toggling between these 3 patches up and down. Okay, in either way you will still go back to the next patch with the limit of the minimum on patch 4 and the maximum on patch 6. Okay, so this is a very cool way of kicking your GT-1000 core by itself to a rehearsal or even to a gig, and just toggling between these 3 patches, you're able to actually play in many functions and many events. Alright, so yeah, we hope you like this video. I hope it gives you good insight on how you can use this live. So if you like this kind of video, do give us a good thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the latest videos as well. Okay, so take care, God bless, I will see you real soon. Okay, bye bye.